Hi, it's getting kind of late, but I'm going in order, and this is a short one. This was about a little over a week later after the oil dream I had on Good Friday. Um, on the night, the next Friday, I was at my mom and dad's, and I don't know if any of you that are born again have any family members where you're just not allowed to talk about Jesus or, have fellowship. Like, I have a family member who, when they came in the room, they would join the conversation and then it would like spiral into Jesus and Buddha and this and that. And so the flood came up and Noah, and either that or it's just you just had to just stop talking about Jesus. You couldn't do it. It was either the spiral, the enter the conversation, join, and then Wreck-It Ralph basically and say, well, this culture believes that, and this is this, and it's not literal. So anyway, my family member that did that and still does, came in and was talking about Noah, and I think it was like because I've heard this since, I can't remember the specifics, but generally it goes as in, oh, well, Christians believe in the flood and the Bible, but other cultures have this, and, it's scientifically proven that it was only in Turkey and it wasn't the entire earth. So anyway, I'm just, very recently saved, very excited about Jesus. I mean, like, bless my mom. I mean, she's with Jesus now, but she would be, she'd sit and listen to me, and she'd be like on the phone. She had tons of friends that called. She was quiet. I haven't been. She would listen to people and keep her mouth shut, and I'm not good at that, obviously. I've tried. I can't poker face. Anyway, so like she'd have a phone call and she's like, yeah, Meg just got done with her third sermon, because I was just so excited that God's real, that Jesus is real, because I did go through a skeptical phase. I mean, I wasn't just born again overnight. I mean, God just was like working on me, and I was like, was there really a virgin? I mean, now I'm like, yeah, Mary was a virgin. Anyway, so we're in this conversation, and my family member that just hijacks because that person's not saved, just starts mocking Noah, basically. And I think it's like when my cat died, God knew I wanted a friend, and my kitty cat was my comfort other than my mom. And when she died, I think God wanted me to know, hey, I got her, I do believe that, because my cat was dead and I had no other way. I had no way to know that my cat was dead. And my mom she was like, I have something bad to tell you. So anyway, the next day I had a dream, and it was a triple rainbow. It was at my apartment, like on my front deck, and it was like the sky was like pink. And I looked out, and I don't know if it meant anything other than I think I wasn't like so focused just on Noah. I don't think it could have been my own imagination, but I think God knew that I was just like, I just wanted to talk about Jesus. I was so excited to be saved. My sister, who chopped my hair off, and my mom, and tons of our family members had prayed for me for years to be saved. I mean, I was awful. I used to say the Lord's name in vain and just not even notice. The word Jesus is on everybody's lips, but that's the only name they blaspheme, and I was guilty of it too, and I can't stand it. If I hear somebody in the street, just like, it just cringes me out. I hate it. But anyway, so I had this dream, and there were 3 rainbows, not 2, not because double rainbows, you see them, but there were 3 rainbows and small paper scrolls made with scraps of lined paper. I think this is around the time that I started taking index cards, and instead of writing lists of things to do, writing scriptures when I'm reading some, a verse that got to me, or 3 verses or 2, and they're still on my fridge. They're kind of dingy because I'm not I'm not the cleanest. I mean, I'm a nurse, but like, I'm not the, sometimes when I cook, I'm just like, anyway. So, but anyway, so that was my dream. And I don't know what that meant anything more than, I think it was from God. I think he was like, yeah, stand your ground. And I don't know. I mean, it's just hard to be around people that aren't saved, especially when they want to hijack your joy, because now it's getting darker. This was April 10th, 2021. So yeah, triple rainbow. That's it. And it's really kind of long for this one anyway. Sorry. Thanks. Have a good night.